Hey everybody, it's Fox with Foxeo Plays, and this is episode number 1 of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And I'm playing it, that's why it's a Fox Plays Morrowind. I have never gotten more than maybe 6-7 hours into the game, so most of this will be new to me. This playthrough is probably going to take us quite a while. So as I'm playing this game, episodes will be coming out sporadically whenever I can get them done.
You were dreaming.
Other
What's your name?
Let's Play episodes from other games will be coming out as well. We're gonna pick Fox for a name.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Oh, here comes the guard.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Nice little tooltips telling you how to move. WASD should sound familiar to just about any PC gamer. Now, I do have a bunch of mods installed. There's like a... I can't remember the exact name, but is it Morrowind Overhaul? It was basically an executable file. I dumped a bunch of files in the folder and I ran that exe file and it just kind of installed everything, and then I ran this like GUI, graphical user interface, set it to full 1920 by 1080, and it did some special distance scaling. So if you look over here, normally those trees right there wouldn't be visible from this far away. There would be a bunch of fog there. It actually calculates additional distance for the game that wasn't in the original. Alright, so I looked up some guides on the internet how to get a good start. Let's see, all the voices in the game are really quiet, unfortunately. We're going to play as a female, maybe, we'll see. I'm thinking we'll go as a red guard. How do I change, oh, there we go. It's a pretty good face that we had before. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Surprisingly, these faces are not as terrible as I thought they'd be. This looks like a singer or something. Change hair. Should we go with short? We'll go with that. You know, this doesn't really matter so much because ultimately we're not going to be seeing ourselves. I like how the little I like how the little stats are showing up in this tiny little box here. 125 frames per second for this head. That's funny. That's funny. All right. I hope you guys don't mind. I usually leave my stats on in the upper left corner just so I can kind of see how it's performing. Obviously, on my 980 Ti 6 gig on a Core i7, this would run a heck of a lot better if we had it maxed out at default settings, but because of all the mods, the additional texture quality, the additional distance and scaling, we have some bloom effects, SSAO effects, high quality, anti-aliasing, what else, anisotropic filtering 16 times. We got a lot going on here. I'm gonna do something. This is a little tactic I was told. Something really clever that you can do. Oh, but I need a menu to do it first, so let's talk to this guy to get access to a menu. Apparently you can borrow some stuff from this early room to get started out with some gold in the early portion of the game. I got a heating pad on me, I got some hot tea with me, although the tea has cooled down because I had to reinstall my NVIDIA drivers to get Shadowplay to work. That's what I used to record this. We're going to create a custom class, and I'm going to copy verbatim what I learned from someone else. I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do this. So our specialization is going to be combat. That's what we want. Our favorite attributes are going to be strength and agility. And then for major skills, I'm just going to go down the line pretty much exactly as this other guy did. Long blade, athletics. I think I'm going to put back some of the, yeah. Medium armor I'm going to keep. Let's also go with block. I would like to use a shield. So long blade, athletics, medium armor, block. And then for this last one, I wasn't sure what I wanted to go with. I thought maybe sneak so I can steal stuff more easily. But I don't know. Maybe I should stick with the whole melee approach to this. I want to stick with the long blade. I don't want to try to switch up weapons. But maybe go with heavy armor. See, I don't know. I don't know enough about this game. I do know that I don't want to go with magic. So how about we go with some sort of stealth over here. Speechcraft, mercantile, art to buying low and selling high, light armor, acrobatics, sneak, and security. How about armor? Let's just go with that. And then for minor skills, we're gonna go with unarmored, because apparently if your armor breaks, it defaults to unarmored. I found that out. Security, sneak, acrobatics, and how about speechcraft? So with that, we'll call this class, can I change the name? I don't think I can I? Oh, I can, okay. Let's name this class, I don't know. What should we name it? How about Fox Favorite? Nah, let's just name them, how about Specialized? There we go. Secret agent.
The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be? A
little Earl Grey tea, hot. Earl Grey, hot. What's that from? Come on, someone's bound to know that. It's a TV show, but it's quite an older TV show by today's standards. But one I've watched many, many times. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Steed. I know the Warrior is better for attack purposes, but I like the additional speed that you get from the Steed. And if I understand that correctly, you actually move faster in the game. And that'll make the entire game go faster.
Make sure this information is correct.
Then we just confirm all that. Looks good. Thank you, sir. Okay, now we have access to menus. Unfortunately, we cannot even save at this point, but we do have access to the menus, and you'll see why that's important in just a moment. We have our papers. Alright, so there's some valuable stuff in this room that we're not supposed to take, but we can. So watch this. Apparently, you can take this, drop it on the floor, and they kind of get mad at me and say, okay, if you do that again, you'll get arrested. But at this point, you can apparently just take it, and they don't care. It's worth about 650 gold, it says, so we'll probably sell it for somewhere between 200 and 300 if I'm doing that quick mental guesstimation correctly. And apparently you can also do that with these books, which appear to be worth 50 each, so maybe we'll get like, I don't know, 15, 20 gold out of each one. So let's try it. Let's see if it works to drop them all on the ground. They won't arrest you because of how early this is. Yeah, see? I just say goodbye to them, and then we can take all these books. Interesting that they all stacked in the same exact spot. Now, one interesting thing is when I'm sneaking here, I don't know how to tell if they can see me or not. I thought there was something that popped up. I imagine they can probably see me at all times here. Jeez, chill out, guys. I just looked at it. Alright, let's move onward, guys. Really excited to do this. Like I said, it's going to take quite a while for us to knock this game out. I mean, it's going to take quite a while. So, as we play through this, we'll actually be playing other Let's Plays. For example, right now, as I play this, I'm also uploading episodes of Tokiden Kiwami, which is a really fun, interesting Japanese mission-based Monster Hunter type game on the PlayStation 4, and also available on the PlayStation Vita. I don't know if it's available on the PlayStation 3. I don't think it is, but it might be. Ooh, I'll take that. Let's see. Any of these have any significant value? That's of some value. Large Kwama egg? I don't know. I'll take it. Maybe it'll be of value. Alright, we're going to see if we can break into that little thing there with this right here, Apprentice's Lockpick. Now, normally what I do here is quick save and then keep trying, but unfortunately you cannot quick save in here because we can't save yet. But if you right click, interesting, to get into the menu you simply right click. Also interesting, to lockpick you have to put the lockpick in your hand like a weapon and then use it the same exact way you would use a weapon. 1 gold. Or 31 gold. Good, that's better than 1 gold. We'll put our dagger on. Or equip our dagger, rather. And with that, we can attack. This game has a fatigue system, which is basically just stamina. Ooh, let's see what's in the basket. We've got squib jerky, crab meat, and an egg. I'll take it all. Thank you very much. What's in here? Same thing. Thank you very much. If you hit the caps lock key, you can normally... Oh, shoot. Am I over encumbered? I think I am, aren't I? What's my encumbrance level here? For future episodes, I might turn off those stats, or at least reduce them for you guys, so they're maybe not such a distraction. They do cut just barely into my health bar. What's my weight at? That's what I would like to know. Because I'm moving super slow right now. 36 out of 250, so that should be no problem. Wonder why... Oh, I'm sneaking. That's why. No problem solved. You can also sneak down here, though there doesn't really appear to be anything of value down here. There's a bed, which I imagine, yeah, you can rest in that, but why would we need to? Pretty soul gem. Sounds valuable, but it says it's only worth 10, so that's not much. A wooden spoon. It's like Dark Souls 2, we're going to play the whole game with a wooden spoon. Morrowind was mind-blowing for its time. Unfortunately, I didn't really play it much for its time. By the time I got around to playing Morrowind, it was a little bit older at that point. I think Oblivion had already come out. Some Earl Grey tea. That's our drink of choice for the day. If I haven't mentioned it, I think I did. There was a period of, shoot, it must have been, I would say, several years where I didn't really play very many video games at all. I played a couple PC games, mainly just World of Warcraft. It was mainly just World of Warcraft. So I missed a lot of the rest of the stuff that was out there. So when I tried to get caught up, I realized that, you know, there are so many good games coming out that I barely have time to catch up to the good games that already passed me by, much less the good games that passed me by when I wasn't playing them, plus the good games that are still coming out. So it's pretty much an impossibility at this point. Let's see. I gave him my identification papers. Background, Morrowind, duties, Balmora, Caius Cosades, if that's how it's pronounced, Morrowind, my trade, Silt Strider, Uriel Septum, Imperial, the Empire. Okay. Now the thing is, you kind of want to pay attention to this, because I wasn't paying attention to it and found it a bit difficult to figure out what I was supposed to do. Balmora is north of Sedanin. The road passes Pelagiad village. I'm pronouncing this terribly, I'm sure. Take the Salt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Cross the bridge and head east. Let's do it. Jay, of course, brings up your journal, which lists some stuff in here, but not everything. You kind of have to keep track of some stuff on your own. So, you know, whatever. I don't know how much of this has been modded in and how much is just part of the game, so forgive me. I'm not that familiar with Morrowind. Now, there's a guy here who, I think he says he's like missing a ring or something. And we want to give him the ring. That way we get in good with the dude that sells us stuff.
Don't take too much time.
I swear they took my ring. Yes, I found it. Here it is. Engraved Ring of Healing has been removed from your inventory. Now granted, I would have liked to have kept that ring, but since we just got in good, let's quick save real quick. And also let's make a full save here and name it. Let's name this one Starting Out with Fox. Alright, there we go. Let's go around here and sell some goods. Sell some goods. I'm really excited for this playthrough. I really haven't had a good chance to knock this game out. I've started a few times, but you know, just never really happened. Quick save, just in case I accidentally pick something up and the whole town decides that the appropriate response to me picking up one item, no matter the value, they decide the appropriate response is for the entire town to try to murder me. Hello there, buddy. Free to newcomers, just ask. Oh, a little advice, I'll take it. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon, as much armor as you can wear, and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two, and practice your skills. Well, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and see what he's got to say here. That didn't bring up anything. Okay. Bada. See, we're 85 out of 100 with this dude, so that should get us some better stuff, some better results. The Firmament. Value 40. Is this how much they'll pay us for it? I doubt it. Let's see. If we give him that, 361. Very nice. Let's give him that. That. I don't know what the soul gem does. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. We'll give him the firmament. The eggs are of no value whatsoever. And it looks like that's all we have of significant value. So we have 118 gold. We're going to get 410 gold from him. Let's go ahead and do that offer. Okay, so now we have a total of 528 gold. So let's see the best long blade he can offer us. The Iron Tanto is a short blade. I think that's a Japanese weapon. Now, just because I lived in Japan for a few years doesn't mean I'm an expert on everything Japanese. I just want to clarify that. People oftentimes come to me on Twitter and be like, you lived in Japan. What's the word for this such and such move and such judo or something? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Sorry. I wasn't into that. Iron Saber, 5 to 18. Iron Mace, Iron Longsword. Iron Halberd is a spear weapon. Let's see. The Iron Claymore sounds really cool. It's a two-hander, so we can't use a shield, but then again, we don't have a shield at the moment, though we could buy one. Iron Broadsword, chop 4 to 12, 2 to 12, 2 to 12. Values 30. Let's see. Iron Longsword, values 40. 2 to 13, 1 to 18, 4 to 16. Yeah, that's much better. 5 to 18, 4 to 16, 1 to 4. So it looks like, from a value standpoint, that the best long blade is going to be this Iron Longsword right there, which is what I was thinking all along. These icons could definitely afford to be a bit bigger. Silver Short Sword. Axes look cool, but that's not what we're specialized in. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the Iron Longsword. Just one, unfortunately. We don't need two. We don't need two. Just one. Alright, total cost 37. Really, that's it? Okay, that's pretty cool. Then, let's get the best shield we can. I think shield just serves as armor, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, guys, I would love to get your tips, advice, hints, suggestions. Go crazy in the comments section. I do read it all. If I don't respond, that does not mean I didn't read it. Trust me, if you post a comment, I pretty much always read them, as long as Google Plus notifies me, and occasionally they don't. You know, Google Plus. Like, some of these don't even look like shields. Oh, that's because it's not, is it? Let's see. The Chitin Shield. Value, that's 22. Armor rating's 1. That one's 1 as well. That's a pauldron, not a shield. Iron Shield armor rating's 5. Leather Shield armor rating 0. Steel Shield armor rating 7. But it's very heavy. I wonder. Let's buy the Steel Shield. How about that? We're at 100. Now let's see if we can buy some armor. I need to be careful that I'm getting medium armor. Hopefully it tells me. Yes, it does. That's sweet. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, not making me have to look this stuff up. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. There's the Imperial Chain Cuirass. Cuirass? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. That one's 90. That one's 13. That one's 16. They both weigh the same. That one's simply better, it looks like. Has a higher armor rating. We'll pick up the chest piece. Then we'll get some greaves. And because we've got... see, shoot. Where to go? There it is. Imperial Chain. Let's see if they have another Imperial Chain to match that. It'd be nice if we had a matching set, you know? Fashion. It's all about the fashion, even though you don't even see yourself. So, what does it matter, right? If you don't even see yourself, what's all this crap? Cheap restore fatigue. Ah, potions. The good old potions. It looks like he is not going to have a matching set, is he? Imperial Chain Coif. Well, there we go. That's headgear of the Imperial Chain type. We'll take that. I'm just looking for anything that says Imperial at this point. Imperial, where art thou? Oh no, there's no more Imperial. Well, that's okay. We've got a chest piece, and geez, You know, I didn't specifically request to have such a large-chested female, but I guess they did that by default. Let's see. We need some, hang on. These are medium, right? Yes, okay, I did confirm they're medium. Heavy shield, does that matter? I don't think it does. Does it? You know what? Let me return that and get a medium shield, because I have a feeling that if I'm medium on armor, I should also be medium on shield, because I think the shield is simply armor. Where's my medium shield at? I can't tell what's a shield and what's not. It's too small. Do they have a medium shield? Well, that's a good question. That's a light shield. He might not even have a medium shield. Or maybe there isn't such a thing as a medium shield. The steel shield is heavy. Well, let's do it anyway. Screw it. Okay, so we got the headpiece, the chest piece, we have a shield, we need something for the arms, and something for the legs. Medium. So we'll start again. That's light. We don't want light. Nothing that's the chitin. Well, he's got the whole chitin set, so that would have been awesome had we, you know, been into that sort of thing. Oh, it does look like we're not going to get a full medium set here, huh? Steel greaves. Okay. Yeah, he's not going to give us a full medium set. That's okay. We'll just, we'll take what we can get for now. Goodbye. Quick save, because we just spent forever doing that. Stuff you can do when you use the mouse and keyboard. Go crazy. This game is available on the Xbox. That's the original Xbox, the first one. I highly recommend that you play it on PC. The Xbox version runs very slow. It's very clunky. The interface is not the best. And it's got really bad, like, the fog of war. Basically, very low draw distance. You know, it's, you know, they did their best with what they had. You know, what can I say? Not terrible for what they had to work with, but not something you'd want to have to settle for if you didn't absolutely have to. Now, since these things can break down, I'm starting to wonder, like, should I carry like a spare longsword in case that one breaks? I don't know. Common shoes. Let's see if we can get some better shoes. How about that? Hey, buddy. Let's go back to bartering. Do you have anything good for the legs? Man, you just don't like carrying heavy armor. Or medium armor, rather. You sure got plenty of medium chest pieces, but, you know. Nordic fur boots, armor rating is 0. If I'm gonna buy something for my feet to replace what I have, I'm gonna get something better than 0. I wonder if we should just buy these. Chitin left gauntlet, chitin right gauntlet, chitin right pauldron. Jeez. Are there that many pieces of armor? And chitin boots. They don't have the chitin greaves, do they? See, I wish we could be totally down with the whole, that chitin set, assuming I'm pronouncing it correctly. Right click. Gotta get used to that right click to go into inventory. That is so weird. It feels weird. Yeah, definitely feel like it's a little overboard with having not only gauntlets but also pauldrons. Whew, that's a lot of gear. It's a lot of gear. Can we dump this here? You know, I'm not gonna dump it here just in case he gets mad at us and tries to murder us for doing something he doesn't like. All right. So let's see how that handles. We are 25 minutes, approximately 25 minutes into this son of a gun, and look at this. We're still in the first town, wandering around, talking to people. Well, hello there. Oh, she wants to talk. Little secret. You're an outlander. Maybe you don't know about the kinds of Daedric ruins we have here in... Ah, Daedric. I remember the Daedra. My first, like, significant experience with the Elder Scrolls, believe it or not, was Oblivion. You know, I'd played some of the others, like Daggerfall and whatnot, but for whatever reason, I just didn't get that deep into them. I have to tell you that even though Daggerfall is offered for free now on Bethesda's website, at least it was, I cannot stress enough that you probably don't want to play it. It is a true retro game, and retro PC games, even more so than retro console games, even though it's easier to play them, it's easier to get them working, you can get them looking better, you can mod them. I have to be honest with you, they didn't age well. Not in terms of how they look, but in terms of how they play. Like the control schemes and whatnot, you have to heavily mod them and really kind of play around with the control scheme. Like change how the mouse works, change how the buttons work, because those older ones didn't even have like a WASD control scheme. Like some of them will have a system where like you hit Q to move sideways and E to move the other way, and then A and D will like just turn you like this, like pushing A turns this way, pushing D turns this way, X goes backwards, you know, weird stuff like that. So it's probably in your best interest to either not play them, or if you insist on playing them, get some mods so that you can sort of change them up a bit. I was gonna go back in there and try to break into some of that stuff, but they're way too close to it, so we're not gonna do that.
Let's hear it.
You like how quick this loads? Compare this to the Xbox version, guys. Boom, it's almost instant. You like that? This is not an SSD, this is just a 7200 RPM hard drive. We're flying through this thing. Let me try something real quick. I quick saved. And let me make another full save, in fact, as well. I love how you can name your save games. This is how it should be. This is the traditional computer role-playing game experience. Breaking into door. And starting town. Oh, and start. Alright, so we're going to duck down. But see, even when I sneak like that, I don't see like any indicator whether they see me or not. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something. Something I'm not getting here. Alright, into the inventory, swap our weapon for that, and attempt to break in. Oh, your crime has been reported. Well, how was I supposed to know they saw me? I'm going to resist arrest, and I'm going to quick load. Boom. And we're back. I guess you don't have to actually put your shield up, do you?
Anytime now. Yes.
Let's get on over here, see what we got on this side. I've been through this town many times, although I've kind of forgotten what all of it's about. Oh, you know what? If I remember correctly, there are some goodies over here. Let's walk through the water. Yes, you can go in the water, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you can barely tell when you're crouching, other than moving slow. Let's practice a little combat here. Hey, mud crab. You dead. One shot kill. One shot, one kill, fellas. How much damage did that do to my weapon from just that one hit? One condition point of damage out of 800. So I would estimate that means roughly 800 swings, or maybe it does more damage if I hit something that's a little tougher. One shot. I feel so much better having followed a little guide to creating the character, because it was especially easy on Oblivion to sort of create this haphazard character and not realize that the stats that you set as your primary stats, you know, or your primary skills are determine how much you level. And so if you're leveling simple things that don't help you with combat, then as you level up those skills, all the enemies around you become more powerful, but because what you're doing isn't helping with combat, it's just going to make things more difficult for you. And it could actually get to the point where the game became extremely difficult unless you just went in and turned the difficulty down. I'm trying to remember where these things are. Like there are some... I can't jump up there. There are some tree trunks that you can sort of get some goodies out of. Like there's some stuff hidden in them. That's not, oh, I think they're over there. Of course, there's foraging as well. That's a thing. Not sure if these have any value to me, but I'll pick them up for now. Got plenty of space in my inventory, weight-wise. Let's see. Oh, there's one. I think there's something in here. Is there? Yes, there is. There we go. Gold and a silverware cup. I'll take it. It's not worth a whole lot, but this game, it's... Yeah, jumping's not the best. Uh-oh. Did I really just get stuck? No. Okay, there we go. Whew. Thought I got stuck there for a second. And then there's another stump with an axe in it. And I'm trying to remember where that is. I remember you have to like jump to it somehow. Let me try going back up on this platform. Yeah, your character has such a little jump. Although I think, doesn't your jump get better as you train your athletics? I'm jumping all around. I'm totally blowing my stamina here. And here's what it looks like. If you go into this mode. I don't remember if there's a button. Oh, there it is. See? There's my character. Isn't she attractive? I shouldn't have named her Fox, though, because, you know, it's female. Well, I guess Fox, I guess it could be female, maybe? Possibly. Oh, shoot. Let's see, I want to jump on that, but I'm not sure from where I'm supposed to jump on it. Oh, made it. Look at that. Iron Shard Axe. And it is enchanted, so it can attack certain enemies that other weapons cannot. Give me those, give me those, give me those, give me those goodies. Thank you very much. Exploration pays off. That's one of the things I love about games like this. Like, it's so exciting just to get started because, especially when you're not familiar with it, there's so much to do, so much to explore. The more familiar you get with these games, the more they just start to feel like same old, same old. That's kind of the way Oblivion's gotten to me. I haven't done everything in the game, but it certainly feels like I have. When I think about Oblivion and how much fun I had with it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go back, and I launched the game, and I created a new character, and, you know, I got that excitement as I'm rushing through the sewers, and then I sort of get out of the sewers and start the main quest line. And then there's that sort of moment of disappointment of like, oh yeah, I remember all of this really, really well. Too well, in fact. And it's just, you know, it doesn't have that same mystique and excitement that you get from a game that you're not familiar with. Kind of like the first time, you know, you'll start a game like Bloodborne, say. Or Dark Souls. There's always that initial excitement of, oh, it's the unknown. I don't know what this is. I don't know, you know, what's around the corner. What do you want? Obviously, he doesn't want to talk, so we'll leave. One thing I think that they've always done very poorly in these Elder Scrolls games, excuse me, is how they've handled the issue of like theft and getting caught. Let's start walking around for a bit and restore some of our fatigue. I guess you can wait in place to restore fatigue. Yeah, you can. If you move slow at the regular slow pace, it restores the fatigue as well. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Oh, was this the tavern or the shop I already went into? Or is this some new place? This is definitely new. It's the lighthouse. Always quick save if you think, you know, you might get caught and arrested. But yeah, if you steal or commit the slightest little crime, even if it's by mistake, you know, you just get blasted. I mean, the whole town will come after you and try to kill you. Uh-oh. Was I caught? I don't even know now. Am I in trouble? Well, I'm not gonna save it until after I've sort of tested it out to see if I got caught for anything. Steel dagger. Let's see if she says something after that. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we did. We're gonna quick save back to this. And hey, as long as it allows us to lockpick it, let's lockpick it just for the skill purposes.
I could kill that girl. Those boots are ruined.
Failed. I'm putting a lot of durability damage on this thing. Come on now. There we go. I probably should actually, yeah, let's reload and try that again. The cheap way. We wasted too much durability. This is a cheap little tactic that PC players have. You guys probably know about it. You just save and reload with the lockpicks. It was especially useful in Oblivion. Oh yeah, see? We did it only after 3 tries right there. Cool. I keep hitting the wrong buttons for menus in this game. Iron Longsword. It's really hard to get used to that whole like right click for menus, right click to close them. Yeah, they certainly did not use that method in Oblivion or Skyrim, that's for sure. Ooh, what is this? The Wraith's Wedding Dowry. Well, let me quick save here and see if I can borrow this. You have gained knowledge from this book. Your unarmored skill increased to 16. That is cool. Can I take it? Yes. I don't think I got caught either. I'll take that. I'll check that and find nothing. I'll check that and find nothing. Okay. Lighthouse. Uh-oh. There we go. Every now and then I get caught in the environment for just a minute. Will that hurt me if I jump down from this? Oh, shoot. Let me try this. F5 and... Geronimo! Yes. Yes, it will. Okay, let's see. Does my health restore over time? I guess I have to, like, wait or rest. Let's reload. Still getting over this sickness. I've had it for a few days now. My tea is cold, but still feels good to drink something. Have something to wet my throat. It's kind of a bummer that to move fast, you have to drain your fatigue or stamina, whatever they call it. Because, I mean, at this pace, yeah, you're moving at a snail's pace like this. Just way too slow, you know? Alright, well, let's, I think what we'll do is see if we can find that bandit's hideout nearby. I remember there being like a cave where there's some bad guys in it. I'm gonna see if we can find them, and then practice some combat on some real targets. Something better than a mud crab. I'm running off memories from a long time ago, so we'll see, but I think it's around here somewhere. Love that long draw distance. In fact, I had installed all this mod stuff, but I didn't do the distance, the draw distance scaling and all that, so when I launched it I was like, can't see very far, it didn't look right. I could make the game look even better with additional vegetation and other textures, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to get too far from the vanilla game. I just wanted it to look like a more modern type game, you know, 1920 by 1080 and longer draw distances without all that fog everywhere. I might actually be getting further away from where I want to go. Ooh, maybe there's something in here. Let's see. Hiding stuff in the tree trunks. Nope. Yeah, I think I might have passed up the cave back there, the cave entrance. Uh-oh. We got a little Slimer. You guys ready for this? Come on now. Oh, you know what it is? It's low fatigue that's probably causing me to miss like that. There you go. Enjoy that, you little bugger. Morrowind is also probably one of the more interesting lands. Somebody pointed this out to me, not me personally, they had it in a YouTube video, that we went from Morrowind, which, you know, was this land of giant mushrooms, the silt striders, the, you know, strangely colored waters, and, you know, all sorts of craziness, crazy vegetation, crazy animals, crazy creatures, crazy landscape. We went from that in Morrowind, for those that were very familiar with Morrowind, to the kind of generic high, oh there it is, the generic high fantasy of Oblivion. And I understand where they're coming from. That can seem almost, in many ways, to be like a step backwards. And in many ways it was. But at the same time, cranberries, you failed to gather anything useful. Well, I failed miserably because there were like 100 berries on that bush. Alright, here we go. I am playing this in windowed mode, just makes it easier to record stuff. Ah, shoot, I don't really have a light source. I don't know how light sources work in this game. Maybe I can sneak. Oh. Oh, wait, your weapon has no effect. No! Actually, hang on. Let me try equipping that axe. I know I'm not very good with the axe, but hey, maybe I can do some damage. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Did it. We did it. That was cool. Glad I have this axe. Dead body. I'll take the gold, the war axe, the left pauldron, the iron right armor. Any medium armor for me? Nah. Expensive shoes? Psh, not expensive enough. Their value's 10. Extravagant pants. Huh. Well, you know what? Shoot, I'll just take it all. I can afford to at the moment. Urns. You can't open them. Oh, wait, you can. Bone meal. Yeah, I'll pass on that. That may have some value, but I'll pass. Okay, that's a door. Let's pick up the pace here and blow some fatigue on running. Yeah, shoot, I'm gonna need a light source here. I don't think I have one on me anywhere. Yeah, negative, I don't. Well, let's see if maybe there's already light over here. Uh-oh, what's that? Well, whatever it is, it looks like I'll be able to use my iron longsword, so let's switch back to that. Come on, buddy. Oh, let's quick save it. Never know what's gonna happen. Hello there, buddy? Where'd he go? Oh, he's walking into the wall. I like that. I like it. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, you're gonna sit back there and shoot at me. Oh, shoot! That is some major damage. Okay, that didn't heal me at all. Let's try some bread. Let's try one thing of bread. See if that heals. No, it didn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was able to do some good damage to him too. A longbow, and okay, we'll take it all. We'll take it all. Skeletons are scary creatures. This might be too. Woo! Aha. Nothing but bone meal. That sucks. Yeah, the dark areas in this game are dark. I can confirm that. Can I take that torch? I really need to take that torch. I hear something. Alright, well, we've explored enough in here for now. We're gonna need a light source really to get much deeper. I wonder what that noise is. I keep hearing this jingling noise. Maybe it's me going insane because of the darkness. That's the sanity factor. Alright, let's go through here. Oh, because of the type of game that Morrowind is, I thought about it and I realized that this is I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I think at least this first episode we're gonna go for an hour. And I know that's quite a bit longer than usual. We usually aim for 40-45 minutes. But Morrowind is such a long and involved game that, you know, if we go 30 to 45 minute segments, just like, or 40 minutes or so, we're gonna end up with, you know, shoot. I do not want to get his attention right now. We're gonna end up with, you know, 100 episodes. So we can drastically cut the total number of episodes by having these be an hour long. Granted, if you don't have that much time to watch for a full hour, oh, excuse me, what you can do to make it a lot easier is just watch as far as you can with your YouTube account, and then you can pop the video in your watch later list, which is a great tool on YouTube. When you go back to it, it will pick up right where you left off. So, you know, if you left off at 35 minutes, 20 seconds, it'll pick up at 35 minutes, 20 seconds, or roundabouts. So that's really cool. Definitely do that. That's a tool I use, like when I'm watching people's Let's Plays or long videos, if I need to stop, I'll just go ahead and click watch later, and it'll pick up where it left off. Well, hello there. Are you friendly? Or are you hostile? You're friendly. Well, at least you're not hostile at the moment. I'm hostile. Dispose of corpse. Okay, that's interesting. Dispose of corpse. I hope having picked the steed as my sign is actually helping here. Now, I gotta try to remember how to get back to... Let's see. Oh, there's the map. Okay. Back to town. Oh, interesting little path I cut, huh? Let's see, that's me. So if I follow this southbound... Okay, cool. I love how the little mini-map in the corner does... Let's see, can I make that larger? There's gotta be a way to, change this, maybe? Maybe not? I would like that to be bigger. I have a lot more space on my screen. But I like how the mini-map does not rotate. I hate rotating mini-maps. I'd rather just stay stagnant with up being north and down being south. Also, going into your menus, just like the other games, pauses it. Water looks nice from here, especially with the seaweed under it. Or whatever that is, kale. Let's go this way. Back to town, we'll probably jump on the Silt Strider, and we'll finish this up in a little bit here in Balmora. But for the moment, I want to see if I can find a bed to sleep in. It almost looks like that's sparkling, but I think that's just the graphics. It probably wasn't meant to be shown in like full 1920 by 1080 like that. Let's see. Okay, so if I can cut straight through this direction, then that will get me to town, right? Right across this body of water. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. The one thing I'm concerned about, though, is am I going to drown while doing it? Because one thing I don't want to do is drown. You know what? That's not necessary. We'll just go around. I like the Silt Striders. They are certainly more... They're more of a... What do I want to say? They give more flavor to the world than just the wagons from Skyrim. And I don't think there were any additional fast travel. Excuse me, yawning. I don't think there were any additional little fast travel nodes in Oblivion, mainly because it didn't need it. If you remember, Oblivion allowed you to fast travel to a whole bunch of different locations right from the start of the game. And that was kind of one of the big complaints people had. There's even a mod to disable that. And I agree with that. Like, you know, who wants to fast travel everywhere from the start? Oh, look at this, look at this. Cavern door to Adamasardis. Adamasardis, let's try it out and see what we got in here. I love how fast the game loads. Super speedy. Oh, okay, you want to die. I see. I like your eyes, lady. How they light up purple. Let's see. Leather boots. No medium armor, but she does have a key, so I'll take all that. Look at the fire. Bellows. Can I use the bellows? Oh no, I didn't want to take it. I wanted to use it. Bellows, bellows, bellows. We'll just drop that back down there. Here I come, people. Get ready for me. I really need to find a light source. I should not have come here without my own source of light. Got it. Well, hello there, slaves. Is this like part of a quest that I haven't gotten yet? Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? Yes, you're free, buddy. Hopefully you're not a bad guy. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that guy's a bad guy. I can't even see him. There you are. You're all free, so, you know, you're welcome to leave now. You don't just have to stand here. Nah, this is an older game. We don't expect everything to be top notch. Oh, there they go. There they go. Go free, oh, no, or not. He's just gonna chill there. He's been freed, but he's gonna stay exactly where he is. That's probably part of a quest line that we didn't even get yet. Oh shoot. Ouch. Ooh, 2 shots. I like that. 2 shots. Another dagger. Leather boots. But no medium armor. That sucks. I want to get rid of this heavy armor and go back to the medium armor. Water. Come here. Oh yeah, 2 shots. I'm doing so much better than I did when I just was winging it before. Cloth left bracer. Apprentice's probe. Apprentice's lockpick. I will take it all, even though we are getting close to our weight limit, so we gotta watch that. Iron left pauldron. Shoot. What do we have right now? We have the Chitin set. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to grab that iron left pauldron. It's a little heavy. I don't want to overload myself. I'm getting close to overloading myself already. So let's see if there's some stuff we can ditch here. Common shirt. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Common shirt. Common shirt. Common shoes. Common shoes. Expensive shoes. Extravagant pants. The shoes are nothing. Common robe. Common pants, both of them. Extravagant pants, those are worth something, so we'll hang on to those for now. Oh, we've freed up some space, or from some weight rather, 218 out of 250. And we'll sell a bunch of this garbage when we get back to town. Quality, restore strength, I like it. Whatever that is. Yeah, another egg. Scroll of Unduce's unhinging. Alright, he's unhinged. I'll take it. Because why not? I'm hitting like the F key thinking that'll bring up my flashlight. Guess I've been playing too much Fallout, you know? F key for flashlight. Well, actually in Fallout you hold, what, tab? But there's F keys for flashlights and so much else. Let's see. Yep, I'll take that. Rat meat. I'm gonna hold off on that rat meat for now. Not my favorite kind of meat. I prefer chicken or beef. But hey, in a pinch, if you really had to, you know, if you're starving to death, steel warhammer. Well, for that weight, I'm gonna pass. Maybe that's dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Moon sugar. How did they get on the moon? Common skirt. Wouldn't mind wearing a skirt. Alright. Well, my character, I mean, not me personally. Saltries. I don't know if any of this has any value. Maybe you use these to like make potions, alchemy. Pillow. I thought those were banned. Skooma. Isn't that the like a drug or alcohol in this game? Glass bottle. Wooden cup. Right click. Right click. Yeah, okay. We're done with that. Ooh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark and scary. And we use the slave key for this one too. Alright, let's pull out our weapon in case something goes bad. Although this might just be the other side of the water that we saw earlier. Well, shoot. Let's stay above for as long as we can, because if we go under... Actually, is it not showing me my breath meter? Uh-oh, that would be dangerous if there's some aspect to the mod that has disabled the little breath meter. And in fact, I'm wondering if I'm not seeing the little sneak thing that I'm supposed to be seeing. So I'll work on that and see if the mod is interfering. Certainly that's something I want to be able to see. Oh, there's breath. Okay, that's good. Oh, there we go. So interesting, you can go just barely underwater and it doesn't actually count against you for breath purposes. But if you go just slightly, ever so slightly deeper, it does. Hello? Get on there. There we go. Get up there. Get up there, lady. Jeez, can you just get up there? Ah, there we go. What's in here? Bloat spore. You've gathered one bloat spore. Oh, okay, I see now. I see. Are these gold coins? You know, I hate when these Elder Scrolls games make you pick up the gold one at a time. It almost makes you want to just leave it out of a sense of, come on. Like, you're gonna make me click that for each and every little piece of gold. One shot, one kill on the rat. Alright, let me know what you guys think of these hour-long episodes. Good, bad, anything in between. What do we got here? Ooh. Luminous. Okay, whatever. Torch, high quality. So how do I use the torch? Do I actually have to sacrifice a slot here? Let me see. Torch, where did you go? Yes, okay, that sucks that I have to give up my block. So I guess if you're using a two-handed weapon, you can't even use the torch. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to produce light without having to sacrifice a hand. Whoop, there we go. And I think we're back, yeah, so we've come all the way around. All right. Let's see if we can get out of here and then leave it at that. Oh wait, this way's the way out. Love that torch sound effect. It is a little pronounced. It's a little bit strong, but sounds slightly realistic. She's wearing lingerie, it looks like. All right. Hey, the bandits can do what the bandits want to do. Let's get out of here. And with that, we're out in the open with fog everywhere because it's foggy out, I guess. We'll go ahead and put that away. Now, no, it does not automatically equip the shield back. That's important to know. So where's the shield? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get back to town real quick. Yep, this is the right way. We'll run, save ourselves some time. Look at that running animation. Isn't that the best running animation you've ever seen in a game? Yeah, that fog is a little too pronounced. Stuff is just popping up right in front of me. Insane. Okay. Let's, shoot. Where is a bed that I can use? It's gotta be a house that's not occupied, I believe. Or I guess I could go back into that area where we started. There was a bed roll down at the basement, and it looked like it would allow me to sleep in that. Oh, I'm actually getting further away from town. So, does this video make you want to restart Morrowind? Are you thinking about starting another game, or are you thinking about starting it for the first time? It is, of course, available on Steam. I highly, highly recommend you get some mods for it, at least to bring it up to speed in terms of, you know, being 1920 by 1080 and having a little bit better draw distance than the very, very, very low draw distance that it starts out at. The base game's draw distance is so ridiculously short that it's distracting at times. It just doesn't feel right, you know what I mean?
Let's hear it.
Oh, I just went the wrong way. Let's try that again. Thank goodness these load times are super fast. In some games, man, if you hit the wrong thing, holy crap. It could take a while. Alright, and with that, we're well rested, fully healed. We're gonna save it here as end of episode 1. And then we'll begin episode 2 next time. Thanks guys for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, leave your comments below. Check the description for stuff like Twitter and all that jazz. I'm Fox with Foxeo Plays, and I'll see you next time.